Welcome to Limaland Motorsports Park, qualifying underway for the RaceEPI.com Sprint Car Series, Elite Performance Industries. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a delightful day. Here we see the 7 of Lucas Hoytsma bailing on his qualifying, spins it out there. Alex reeling the 42, MPI, forward bite machine. Jumps up top of the boards, and Quinn Newton goes to the top and spins out. Newton, top of the board, finishing his qualifying there. Is Brett Reynolds out on track. 0-6 machine. Brett sits second. Hoytsma, after bailing on his qualifying, he gets it done on lap number 2. Hoytsma jumps up above Quinn Newton. Great lap there by Hoytsma. Reeling in the 42, getting some extra practice in on a track that actually has some grip. Hour-long practice, the track tends to wear out, and the drivers come in late, don't get a whole lot of good track time. So Reeling using his extra laps of qualifying, get some practice in. Lafayette doing the same. He's already finished his qualifying. And he is going to tumble. 0-0 going for a ride there. Bradley Wilson jumps up to the 4 spot. Wilson been coming on strong of late. That's going to be a painful hit. Good thing he didn't have to repair the car. Damon Nagel headed out for qualifying now in the Trevor Project machine. His bright yellow roll cage and front and back of the wing. That is how you know they are still in the playoffs. Have 8 drivers. We'll narrow it down to 4 after this race. 14 cars means we'll have 2 heats tonight. Nagel will go to the 7th spot. 10 cars have completed runs. Still 4 cars to go out. Here's Mr. Professional. Picked up his pro license over the off week we had last week. And Blake Giglio with a pro license now. Mr. Fancy. He'll go out and take his qualifying here. Like first lap will put him second quick behind his teammate Lucas Hoytsma. Second lap just a touch slower, so he won't dethrone his teammate. Be an all CTC top 3 between Hoytsma, Giglio, and Newton. 3 drivers still could go out and put down times. Robinson, Spark, and Castroneves. I believe Spark hit the wall on lap 1 and spun on lap 2, so his won't actually complete. Joey Robinson and Dudes Castroneves have a minute to get out on track and try to get their qualifying in. We'll see if they decide to go out. No cars on track. Everybody's content where they are right now.
Welcome to Limaland. We will have 2 8-lap heats tonight. We had 14 registered, even though there's 13 of us. We will still have 2 8-lap heats. Followed by a 2-minute warm-up and a 30-lap feature. We'll have 1 fast repair. Just be mindful of who you're racing around. Mistakes happen. Wall riding, don't do it. Please don't do it. Other than that, thank you for coming out. Have fun. Initial start on green. I'll restart after that on leader. Have a good race.
Simple enough. Wall riding, don't do it. I love it. Final seconds tick off of qualifying here. Lucas Hoytsma is going to be your pole sitter. See if Lucas is down in his chat, and he is. Let's get a quick word. Lucas, DG, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, we picked up the pole tonight. Heard you were frustrated a little bit in practice, but no better place to start than the top spot. You got a good chance of staying up there for this 8-lap heat and moving on to the main. What's the key to keeping your track position tonight?
I'm feeling good. We got the 2 heat format tonight, so it's where I've been strongest. Just got to race my teammate over there on the outside of me, so feeling all right. I think I picked it up a little bit. I'm better on the fresh tracks, so should be pretty good in this heat.
10-4. Good luck to you, and let's not have the broadcaster curse tonight, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, bud. Good luck. Lucas Hoysma is starting on the pole here for heat number 1 in this 8-lap heat with 7 cars on track. Still waiting for Bradley Wilson to get his car pushed to the grid. For our Heat 1, we have Lucas Hoysma and Quinn Newton on the front row. Row 2 would be Bradley Wilson, Alex Reeling. Row number 3 would be Tyler Schattler, Nathan Lafayette, and back there on row 4 would be Will Spark in the 45. Hey, welcome, Matt. Good to see you. Glad you're here for the whole shebang. Should be a good time. Lately, Hoysma's kind of struggled in the heats and kind of compromised his mains because of it. We'll see if he's able to maintain position tonight. A lot of heavy hitters in this one. Hoysman, Newton, Wilson, Reeling. All of those have been very strong. Schattler, no slouch in the 27. Then you got Lafayette and Spark out back. That is for sure 4 heavy hitters in this one. Hoysman, Newton, Wilson, and Reeling. Four playoff drivers. Hoytsma, Newton, Reeling, and Lafayette all in the playoffs. And here we go. Newton did not get a very good start. There's contact already. Newton's up and into the fence. And the caution comes out immediately. Newton got a terrible start there. No idea what happened to the 88. Let's go back and see his restart again. Or initial start, I should say. He's just so far out ahead of Lucas, and then when Lucas takes off, everyone else is kind of going Lucas's speed. They weren't anticipating the 88 being so slow. A lot of contact.
I really don't know who was on that. I don't know if it was me or what happened.
There's contact with the 41, shoots him up into the 42.
Yeah, apparently I was too far out in front there. I couldn't obviously see on the left side, so gauging where I was. And apparently I went way too far.
There's Newton fessing up to being a little too far out ahead.
It looks like the 88 didn't quite start when the leader did. The 42 did. Honestly, I can't, other than the 88 maybe not starting right away, but the 42 had no place to avoid. I'm actually going to call this a racing incident because I don't see a clear, obvious fault.
No, yeah, that was 100% on me. I'm out of the race though, so that's my fault.
Okay.
Quinn Newton owning up to it. Lucas Hoytsma gets the single file restart here.
Yeah.
Hoytsma, Wilson, Reeling your top 3. Quinn Newton in the playoffs, going to be starting deep in the field for the main event. So we have Hoytsma out front of Wilson and Reeling. Top 3 have kind of broken away from the rest of the field. Then you have Will Spark. He's gotten around Lafayette and Schattler. Spark up into the 4th position. Hoytsma continues to lead as the laps tick off here pretty quick. About a 12-second lap, 11 seconds. We'll watch this battle for second. Reeling gets up into the fence a little bit. Once again, right at the start-finish, Reeling bouncing it off the wall. Takes the low line at 1 and 2. Might be just trying some stuff for the main here. He's kind of getting left behind. Lafayette's had an issue and gone a lap down. We stay green as Hoytsma takes the white flag on Heat 1. Hoytsma going to come off turn 4 and take Heat number 1 easily. Bradley Wilson will get 2nd and Alex Reeling will be 3rd. That'll put them 1-3-5 for the main event tonight. And there goes Reeling, tumbling the car knocking the wing off. Fortunately for him, he doesn't have to fix it. That is Heat 1. We'll move on to Heat 2. Here we have Blake Giglio, Brett Reynolds, Clayton Kinkart, Damon Nagel, Scott Elston, Joey Robinson, and Dude Castro Neves. Here's the front row of Giglio and Reynolds. Row 2, we got Kinkart and Damon Nagel, Scott Elston. Currently by himself on row 3. We don't see Joey Robinson or Dude Castro Neves in session. So we may only have 5 cars in this heat. Shame Joey Robinson usually pretty quick. He's sitting down in driver chat, just don't see him out on track. So we'll go at it with 5 cars here. Got the pro Blake Giglio in the 16, all white machine. To his outside, that's Brett Reynolds in the 06, white, yellow, and red machine. We are underway in heat number 2. Giglio takes the early lead. Reynolds, Kinkart battle for second. Kinkart down low. Reynolds up high, trying to use the momentum to maintain second. Kinkart usually pretty strong down on the bottom. He's going to slide up in front of Reynolds off the corner, take the second spot. Kinkart moves up a position, drops Reynolds back to third. Now Damon Nagel has designs to try and get by the 06 as well. Nagel digging down low, trying to use the same line Kinkart used to take away second. Now Reynolds way up the track, gets a piece of the wall on the straightaway. Keeps the speed up though. Battle continuing for third spot here. Nagel just trying to use that bottom line, but Reynolds keeps the third position. Kinkart stretched it out a bit, and Giglio has set sail. Closest battle maintains for this third position. Nagel hot on the heels of Reynolds. Only have Brett Reynolds this week, no Bryant, so don't have to distinguish between the B Reynolds. White flag is out for our pro Blake Giglio. He is 1.6, 1.8 out in front of the field. Giglio wins heat number 2. Kinkart will bring it home second. Reynolds third and Nagel fourth.
That was fun.
Nice little heat there. Everyone keeping it clean. Hoytsma will start on the pole. His teammate 16 of Blake Giglio will start on his outside by virtue of winning those heats. We got a little 2-minute warm-up here to get the track state set. See Giglio and Reeling making their way out onto track. Hayden, you're making a spreadsheet for later. Perfect. Tyler Schattler, a bit of a wall ride. That's not going to work out well for anybody. And there goes Giglio. Here goes Reeling around. Hopefully Joey Robinson's gotten his car repaired and able to get it out on track. Currently not seeing him. As you can see, wall riding is not going to pay off here. You come off the corner, the wall kind of fades away, and you'll go head on into the outside wall coming off of turn number 2. Final few seconds tick off of our quick little warm-up here. We're getting set for the main event. I do believe we have a 30-lapper tonight. 30-lapper from Limaland. I'll confirm that here in just a moment. Checker flag flies on our warm-up. We head to the main. And yes, confirmed. 30-lapper tonight. 30 laps. Clear our results out of there. Perfect. Here we go. Starting lineups. Get the drivers out on the grid. Go ahead and kick off our tunes. Starting lineup presented by Labor 12, our friends at Labor 12. Check them out. Labor 12. It's laborxii.com, where you can check them out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, or wherever you consume your music. Awesome rock band from Lubbock, Texas, with a good message. Go check them out. Labor12.com.
Good luck, guys.
Blake Giglio driving away because he can. Still waiting for Alex Reilly to get on track. Field rolls away. Now Reilly's out there. Alright, starting lineup. Lucas Hoytsma, Blake Giglio, the teammates. CTC Racing on the front row. You have Bradley Wilson starting third alongside Mr. Shenandoah Shine and Clayton Kinkart there. Alex Reilly and Brett Reynolds, row number 3. You have Will Spark and Damon Nagel on row 4. Tyler Schattler, Scott Elston make up row number 5. Nathan Lafayette, row 6 by himself, and Quinn Newton, row 7 by himself, by virtue of them both being in Heat 1 and 2 cars falling out of Heat 2, not in the main event. That is your starting grid, presented by Labor 12. Thank them for our awesome intro music there. Pace trucks headed off, and we are set for our 30-lap main event from Limaland Motorsports Park. Here we go. Hoytsma jumps out to a quick lead. Then you have the 16 of Blake Giglio trying to get to his outside, but he's under attack from the 41 of Bradley Wilson down low. Hoytsma able to get that track position and get clear. Kinkart gets right up to the back bumper of Giglio there. May have been a minor bit of contact. We have 3 wide through the turns. Holy cow, this is crazy. Killed the wrong one. Thank you there, Hayden. Appreciate it. Hoytsma and Giglio, your top 2. Wilson Kinkart faded a little bit here. And you have Reeling in the 5th spot. Giglio starting to run down his teammate Hoytsma for the battle for the lead here. Giglio running way up high. Making it work. Look at the speed he gets down the straightaway. Appreciate it one more. Thank you for the kind words.
Wreck on the back.
Here, wreck on the backstretch. Clayton Kinkart's gone around in the 77. Yellow has come out.
That was on me.
Kinkart was up battling towards the front of the field. Oh, he got up into the outside wall, then he gets
That was on me.
caught on it, spins down to the inside.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Don't see anyone else collected. The 45 also spun around. That was Will Spark just ahead of him, the white and red machine. Looks like he stays on the lead lap, although Hoytsma rolled by there.
77 hit the wall, which got him slowed down and sent into the infield. He did collect one other vehicle, though, so that will result in an end-of-line penalty.
So Kinkart does pick up the end-of-line penalty, even though he will be back there already. At least it does show him as being on the lead lap. He did not lose a lap there. So Kinkart, one of our playoff drivers, going to have to battle back here. Let's take a look at our points briefly here. Cautions don't last very long in this series. There you see Kinkart second in points coming in. 4 drivers will move on to the championship race next week. Clayton trying to maintain position and be one of those drivers, with not a good start to have to go to the rear of the field here. He's going to have to make up some ground. We are back under green flag conditions. You have Hoytsma. Then you have Giglio and Wilson battle for second. Wilson sends it in low. Giglio is going to keep it wound up high. This battle for the lead is intense as Wilson gets it way too far sideways there. Giglio gets a piece of the wall. Hoytsma, Giglio, Wilson 1, 2, and 3. You have Nagel taking over the 4 spot as wow, Wilson's going up and over on the backstretch. That'll bring out our second caution. Wilson was running third. Did not come off of 2 very well, and up and over he went. There's on the front stretch through 1 and 2. He's going to come off the corner, catch the wall a little bit, and then bam, no chance. Wilson takes the tumble down the backstretch. Hopefully he's all right. That'll relegate him out of the 3rd spot and moves Damon Nagel up.
Hit the wall, which sent him end over end into the middle of the track. No other cars collected, no penalty given.
So there you go, by virtue of not taking anyone else with him. Looks like the 77 King Kart picks up a faster pair, as does the 41 of Bradley Wilson. Those 2 drivers always fast, always in a challenge. King Kart part of the playoffs. Wilson came in mid-season, so he didn't have enough starts to make the playoffs, but he's always in contention towards the front. Now these 2 very fast drivers will be 11th and 12th. It's magic, right? Payshark's going to head off. Hoytsma has the command of the field. Hoytsma takes off. Giglio trying to keep pace. And then you have a new 3rd place man, Damon Nagel. Alex reeling 4th. Quinn Newton, starting in the back of the fields, made his way back up to 5th. Got to hydrate in the middle of the race. You got it there, Nick. Good thing I had the water on hand. Battle for the lead, heating up. Giglio going for it down on the bottom. Giglio's been running the top most of this race. He led that lap. Giglio digging the bottom as hard as he can, but Hoytsma going to keep it wound up. Hoytsma gets a piece of the wall on entry there. Does not matter. Hoytsma back out in front. Giglio gave him quite a scare there. Now Giglio's into the fence. Giglio goes too hard, and around goes our pro driver, Blake Giglio. He's having fun out there. Gave it a full send, and a little too much for the 16 car. Giglio makes his way down pit road. Probably going to take his faster pair here. Yep.
After review, the 16 hit the wall, which sent him in the middle of the track. No other cars collected, no penalty given.
It's no official penalty for Giglio. He'll go to the rear anyway by virtue of being
I'm sensing a theme
coming off
here,
pit road.
guys.
A lot of people hitting the wall off too. Yeah, for sure. Race control noticing that. It's a race leader, Hoytsma. Then you have Reeling and Nagel. Quinn Newton now 4th. Newton definitely rebounding after that poor showing in the heat race, putting him at the back of the field for the start. He's made his way up to the 4th position, trying to save his playoff battle. All 4 cars in the top 4 are playoff machines. Only 4 cars will make the finale next week. We are back under green flag racing. 16 to go as they cross the line. See Nagel getting out of shape down there. Nagel's going to lose all kinds of positions. That's not good for his playoff hopes. Oh, he's still out of shape. We're getting a wreck back here. Nagel's come to a stop on the track, and his teammate Scott Elston slides into him. Nagel got out of shape and just never really recovered.
Andy, I got 3 cutting the corner penalties for avoiding the wreck.
That's impressive. So here we see Nagel riding 3rd. Gets a little out of shape down low, a little bit too much rotation.
Thank you.
He tries to come back into the corner. Gets a little too close to the Penguin in the 00. Contact with Bradley Wilson eventually does send him around. King Kart made contact with, I believe, the 06 of Reynolds. It's one of our playoff drivers getting bounced.
After review, the 41 actually slid up the track and into the side of the 6, which brought out the caution. The 41 that received the penalty is the end of line.
Wow, we're going 41 here. I didn't even notice that part of it. We were watching the Damon Nagel machine out of shape and starting all that.
I'm probably gonna get a passing on the yellow. It's telling me to let Blake by, but he's already passed me.
I was...
Well, Clara.
What?
Thank you.
That part of it is what they're talking about. Alright. We'll just go with alright. We're back under green right as we come back from replay.
Thanks, Elliot.
Well, I don't care if you're pro or not. Perfect. Reeling. Trying to send it on Hoytsma. He's going to get out of shape, though. Reeling gave it a full send there. Tried to get Hoytsma on the restart. Newton, now third. Schattler tried to get him. And Schattler had to back off. Yeah, but you're forgetting about halfway points there, Hayden. Don't forget about those. Different series, though. Kinkart riding the wall there, slowing down a bit. Giglio trying to get to the outside of Schattler. Giglio gets there. Giglio takes away the fourth spot. Now reeling Newton. So Newton's taking over second. Reeling, go to get into him. Reeling had to lift there after making minor contact with Newton. They keep it straight. We stay green. Now the caution comes out. Something back in the field with Will Spark and Scott Elston, I believe.
Number
85.
That one's on me, sorry.
Spark comes a little too far around through turns 1 and 2. Comes down, collects the 85 of Scott Elston. I'm sure race control will give that one to the 45. So 9 to go.
That assessment. After review, the 45 came down the track, catching the right rear of the 85. 45 will receive a penalty. This is the end of line.
There it is. That one was pretty cut and dry. So, Hoytsma gets to try and defend again, but now his teammate, Quinn Newton, from the back of the field up to second. Impressive drive from the 88 car. Alex Reeling in third, Blake Giglio fourth, and your top 5 rounds out with Bradley Wilson in the 41. Playoffs are getting tighter and tighter. A lot of comers and goers. We'll try to get the points done live on stream. There goes Lucas Hoytsma. Gets a good jump on Quinn Newton here, reeling. Oh, Hoytsma gets into the wall, though. That's going to allow the 88 to send it down low. Can Quinn get the slide done? He cannot. He's actually going to lose second to Reeling briefly. Reeling right on the back bumper now of Lucas Hoytsma.
I got passing on the inside, you can look at it, but I'm pretty sure.
Drivers are trying to find any grip they can seek out as the track's starting to get very slick through that middle.
Right now because I'm the only one in the booth.
Reeling takes over second from Quinn Newton. See Wilson trying to dig down low behind Quinn Newton. 16 of Giglio trying to get to third here. He's going to get it done. Wilson actually taking over fourth from Newton, so Newton losing 2 spots there. They have Reeling and Giglio battle for second. Reeling gets up and into the outside wall, then a little piece of Blake Giglio. Giglio takes over second. Now see if he can run down his teammate, but only 2 laps to go. Going to be a tall task even for the pro. Reeling slides up and into him, makes contact. Those 2 cars bounce off the fence, and the 41 of Wilson takes advantage. Wilson will move up a spot. Lucas Hoytsma takes the white flag here. Giglio and Wilson battling for second. Wilson still fighting down low. Giglio trying to run the rim here. Hoytsma going to win the race. Wilson's going to get second. Blake Giglio finished third. Alex Reeling fourth. And Quinn Newton round out the top 5. Kinkart comes home 6th. Reynolds in 7th. Damon Nagel 8th. Tyler Schattler will pick up 8th now, is it showing me. Scott Elston will be 9th. Brett Reynolds will finish 10th. So I guess Brett Reynolds picked up a black flag there towards the end of the race. So that'll do it for our race from Limaland. Lucas Hoytsma, the 7 car, picks up the race win. See how he decides to celebrate this week. Let's go to 2 burnouts down in the pit area. Beautiful. Good thing there's no actual people in danger. And it looks cool on the TV. Lucas Hoisman, the 7, picking up the win. Let's get our drivers to the waiting room if we can get Blake Giglio, Bradley Wilson, and Lucas Hoisma.
So, well, I'm looking at it. You did pass him on the inside before you hit the start-finish.
That'll be the judgment call there. Let's go ahead and pick up Blake Giglio in the 16. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Yo.
Well, sir, a bit of an up and down race, and it looked like it was pretty tough to pass out there once the track slicked off. How was it?
Yeah, it's just Limaland. You know how that goes. It's a tough track to pass at, and especially when it gets slicked off in one lane like that. It's really hard to get by people if they don't make a mistake. So I'll take P3. Apologize to Alex there for getting into him. I tried leaving half lane, tried getting down, and we just made contact. So apologize to him. Good win for Lucas, and definitely will take a P3.
Yes, sir. It was fun to watch you out there, and we appreciate you being with us. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yep, shout out for your broadcasting, SRL, M9 Performance, Sense Car, Apex, Autoglass, Six Monster Technology, BGR, so everyone that's on there, and yeah.
Team 4. Congrats on the top 3 finish, and we'll catch you in the next one, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Blake Giglio finishing in 3rd tonight. Let's go grab the 41 of Brad Wilson. Bradley, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you brought it home 2nd tonight. Looked like you made that bottom work about halfway through to start picking up some spots and brought it home in the 2nd position. How'd it feel out there?
It felt great. Clayton said that I need to become a bottom feeder here, and it seemed to work out pretty well tonight.
Good advice then from Mr. Clayton, and unfortunately he didn't quite have the finish to show for it, but you were able to get up there to 2nd, get some bragging rights over in that Shenandoah Shine Discord. You got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us tonight, sir?
Just the main one, ShenandoahShine.co. They've helped me so much. Clayton for always helping me out on dirt. It's fun. It's definitely not the most natural racing. That means it doesn't come like it does to Blake and like Lucas. They're just really fucking fast.
To be fair, they're fast
Shout
everywhere.
out to them.
Asphalt, off-road, doesn't matter. They're fast everywhere.
Yeah, so it comes to them naturally. It's just I think I need to teach it to myself a little more and see if I can finally beat one of them again.
Team 4, congrats on the strong 2nd place finish, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Brad Wilson in the 41, getting that 2nd place tonight. Now we go grab our winner in the 7. Lucas, DG, you got the copy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you bring it home in victory lane tonight at Limaland. How did it feel out there?
After the past few weeks that I've had in this series, man, it feels good to get in victory lane. Unfortunately for my teammates, I don't think Quinn made it to the next to the final 4. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to be a little selfish. So
This is true, and Quinn did battle back to a 5th place finish from a deep starting position in the field. So he did as much as he could. He did really well out there. It was fun to watch for sure.
yeah, I didn't have high expectations after that practice. So especially to get a win, to just not wrecking the feature was it felt good for sure.
Well, now we're moving on to the championship. You're definitely locked in with the victory here. How are we feeling about next week?
It's one of my stronger tracks for sure. It's fun track. I think should be some good racing. I hope a lot of people show up because Knoxville's a good time.
There we go. All right, sir. Well, we'll see you in Knoxville in 1 week's time. Good luck, sir.
Thanks, man. See ya.
As Lucas Hoysa getting the victory tonight. Congrats to him. Congrats to all the CTC team. They had a strong showing tonight. Bradley Wilson, Blake Giglio. Let's go ahead and get our finishing order up on the screen here. Take a look at our finishers. See Hoytsma, Wilson, Giglio, Reeling, and Newton for the top 5. Kinkart, Nagel, Schattler, Elston, and Reynolds your top 10. Page 2, we had Will Spark and Nathan Lafayette. The 2 drivers at the bottom did not get their cars out on grid for whatever reason. Their teams couldn't get the cars prepared in time, so Joey Robinson, Dude, Castro Neves did not actually start tonight's event, so 12 starters tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast from RaceCPI.com and the Elite Performance Industry Sprint Car Series. Thank you guys for being here. We have to say this has been iRacing. You can head on over there, pick up a subscription to these cars in this track, come race with us. We'll see you at dgsracing.com where you can click on the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any of our 9 different leagues that we put on. We have a league every single night and 2 on some nights, so come check them out. dgsracing.com. You are more than welcome. Any skill level is welcome to come join our community. Thank you so much for watching tonight's broadcast, and we will see you in the next event.